Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 23 of the 31 Days of Horror. D Bougie 86 back up in this. That is right. And today, I got a personal favorite movie of mine. Yes, this one I feel is very underrated and very underappreciated in the community. And I think it's time I sit down and give it its due. It's a movie that I love to death for all the right and wrong reasons. And that, of course, is Without Warning, or also known as It Came Without Warning. Yeah, from 1980, Alien Hunter movie. Sound familiar? Well, I'll get a little bit more of that in a minute. Pretty much, well, let's get right into it, you got some crazy actors in this movie. You got, let's see, first off, the two main leads are Jack Palance and Martin Landau, who 2 years later would go on to continue and, do another movie together called Alone in the Dark. Yeah, name drops there. You got Cameron Mitchell, hubba, hubba, hubba. You got Neville Brand from Eaten Alive. You got a very young David Caruso in this bitch. Yeah, this is a very interesting movie with that cast. There's a lot of old school actors with a few newer faces that before they became things. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool in that aspect. The main plot of Without Warning, though, is we open up with father and son. They're hunting. The son's not really a hunter. The dad's Cameron Mitchell, and he's like, should I shoot my son? Nah, I'll let him live for now. While that's happening, you see these weird suction cup things fly onto them and kill them. They look like giant frisbees, like little throwing frisbees, and then they suck on them and kill them pretty much. They drink their blood or paralyze them, I believe, is the main thing. Well, a young group of teenagers are traveling to the woods. Sound familiar? They're gonna go have fun at the woods, at the lake. Sound familiar? They make a stop at a gas station. And they meet not one, but two Crazy Ralph characters. That's right, Jack Palance and Martin Landau are both the Crazy Ralphs of this movie. And that's fucking awesome. And then, they go to the woods and pretty much, what happens next. So two of them disappear. And pretty much what they uncover as, they end up teaming up with Jack Palance's character. There's a alien down on Earth hunting humans for food, pretty much. And this alien will stop at nothing to get its prey, as we see. And while this is going on, Martin Landau's being crazy, and it's a tale of survival, and Martin Landau's involved. He's a very crazy character. And it's pretty much a tale of survival and trying to stop this alien. It's pretty much that type of movie mixed with a slasher motif, which brings me to my favorite thing about this movie. The cinematography is fucking awesome. Of course, done by the man Dean Cundey, who a few years earlier would have done the cinematography for Halloween and tons of my favorite movies. The Thing, Escape from New York, The Fog, the list goes on. Jurassic Park. Imagine. The guy who did Halloween did Jurassic Park. Who'd have knew? But, yeah, Dean Cundey's the cinematographer. He actually has worked with this director before. Did I mention the director of this directed, like, Satan's Cheerleaders and, like, Black Shampoo, Weird filmography when you look it up. But the interesting main fact of this movie is the main alien, as you see on the cover, is actually played by Kevin Peter Hall, who would later go on to play the Predator. That is right. He went on to play another alien hunting people, hunting for sport. That one was more hunting for sport. This one's hunting for like a food supply, pretty much. It's a little bit different, but without this movie, there would be no Predator. It's a very important movie, and in that aspect, is it a slasher? It definitely has POV shots, and you can't really, like, oh, it's the time period. It came out the same year as Friday the 13th, so it's very interesting in that aspect as a prelude to Predator, alien slasher with great musical score too. I love the music of this movie. The effects are cheesy. Early, like Rick Baker, I believe, did the effects on this. They are right for what they are. The alien is odd looking. It's really great in silhouettes, but there is one great shot of the alien. I don't want to really spoil it for people who haven't seen the movie, where the alien is first shown in all its glory and light, and it involves like a light flickering back and forth, and then you see a big glimpse of the alien in the background, and it's fucking nuts. I love that shot. It's a great reveal of this thing that we haven't seen before, and it's fucking crazy. And it has Jack Palance being Jack Palance. He's fucking nuts in this movie, screaming "Alien!" And Martin Landau's fucking amazing as this fucking crazy Vietnam vet. No chance, no escape, no surrender. It's fucking great. I love how you get like all these like character actors in like these type of movies that you wouldn't get in like these movies back in the day, and they're fucking great in it. It's fucking awesome. I love this movie with a passion. It is a flawed movie though. It's not. It is what it is. It works for what the time period is that it came out in the budget that it made, and I think they did pretty good with it. It's a very interesting movie. It probably had the same budget as like maybe like some of like the early slashers that we all love, and that way the aspect of it, I like it. If it was like a mass murderer, why not? And I kind of like the idea of him using like these frisbees as a weapon to paralyze his prey, and I love that aspect of this. It's just a very interesting movie for the time period that it came out in, and I highly fucking enjoy it. If I had to rate it, solid 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, there's a few like slow paced scenes within it that I like, and there's one weird scene where it involves Boy Scouts, which I think is fucking hilarious, but it's kind of weird that it's kind of like a showstopper scene because it's like a midway point in the movie, and these characters are not even like mentioned, like maybe in like some passing dialogue and shit. But yeah, other than that, I fucking love it. If you haven't seen it, I know this version from Scream Factory is out of print, so hopefully it does get a re-release someday. That would be fucking awesome if like maybe like Scorpion releasing, fingers crossed, put out a fucking stellar edition of this, with Kino. Fuck yeah. Alright, but without warning, check it out. Alright guys, that's it for day 23. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I'll be back tomorrow with another one for you guys. Peace!